Hi everyone, I'm Walnut, and welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet VGC video. The rank season just reset and new Pokemon are legal for Regulation D, and I'm super excited to try them out. Today we're going to be using Azelf. Azelf isn't super popular and it's typically used for explosion gimmicks, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. First I'll go over the team and then I'll show it off in battle, but if you want to skip ahead, timestamps will be available in the description below, but now let's go over the team. This team is a version of a team I stole from David Kotesh when watching some Showdown room tours. In the original team, Urshifu and Flutter were Serena and Iron Bundle, but in almost every game I saw, Kotesh brought Torn, Azelf, Typhlosion, and Basculegion. The idea for this team is to get up Tailwind and Explode, and then you can bring in Basculegion to get off powerful Last Respects, or Wave Crash, and then use Scarf Typhlosion to help clean up. This team relies a lot on speed control to trade positively. Since you want to explode and that would cost 2 of your Pokemon, you have to get value with the remaining 2 since you have nothing else to lose. It's okay if you don't manage to pick up the KOs on their front Pokemon as long as you're able to finish KOing their team before you run out of Tailwind, but if you don't get the KOs or if you run out of steam, you'll probably lose. For Torn, I went max speed, max special attack with a Covert Cloak and Terra Ghost. I'd rather avoid a fake out, and Taunt isn't too big of a worry if I'm max speed, and decided not to go any bulk since if I explode, I'm just gonna faint anyways. Azelf is Choice Band Terra Normal with Explosion. I decided to throw a few other moves on the set, but I never click them. I just think it'd be nice to have as an option if I were to try to bring Azelf in the back. Typhlosion is Scarf with a bunch of fire moves and Shadow Ball, but no Infernal Parade on the set because the base power is kind of low, and I'm running Blaze because Chien-Pao Sucker Punch into Terra Fire would bring me into like Blaze range, which might be useful, though Frisk would be nice as well for ladder. Basculegion is Life Orb with Adaptability. I'm not running Rain Dance because Typhlosion's on this team, and I'm more focused on hitting hard with Last Respects, especially since with Explosion, I'm KOing my own Pokemon to boost the power. Agility was the original move on this set, but I think Aqua Jet might also work on this Pokemon. I did find that this team was very weak to Sucker Punch in priority, which is probably why Serena was on this team, but I just didn't like using Serena. Although it protected me, I felt like the offense was very weak, so I decided to go for Mystic Water Rapid Strike Urshifu. With an Adamant nature, Surging Strikes is guaranteed to get the KO on Chien-Pao, which I've been seeing plenty of. Additionally, Urshifu next to Tornadus is a pretty threatening combo, so my opponents might be less likely to lead like Flutter Mane, which would be immune to Explosion. I just went Terra Grass on this Urshifu just in case of a Mungus, and because I already had enough damage with Adamant Mystic Water for Chien-Pao. I also added Flutter Mane as another ghost damage option. Not being weak to Sucker Punch is a bonus, and I EV'd this Flutter to survive 15 out of 16 rolls of Ice Spinner from a Jolly / Chien-Pao. And as much as I just want to lead Tailwind Explosion every game, it usually doesn't work out that way. Some games you don't want to explode because a Ghost type plus Protect basically means you would trade Tailwind for 2 of your Pokemon, or you don't want to lead Torn because you're already fast and with Torn you might be lacking damage, so being flexible with your leads is important with playing the team. An example of a different lead I might use is like Azelf next to one of the many Ghost types on the team so I can attack with the Ghost type and explode at the same time, but that's all I wanted to say about the team. Before we get into the battles, I just want to remind you that if you enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate a like and a sub to the channel. But now, let's jump into the battles and return to Masterball. Alright, our first battle is versus Nick, and they're using Dragonite, Flutter Mane, Cresselia, Ursaluna. I don't actually know how I'm supposed to tell which Urshifu this is. Are you just supposed to guess? This is kind of dumb. I haven't played any Reg D yet, so I thought they would have an indicator. This is kind of silly. Yeah, I can't tell what that is. So I'm gonna guess that it's, I don't know, water. And for the rest of the team, and then there's also the Amoonguss. I think I'm just gonna lead this guy and this one. I really don't want to see Flutter Mane in the lead, don't want to see anything that could be running Protect, hopefully. Also, don't really want to be seeing the Dragonite because I feel like E-Speed might just KO Azelf. Don't really know my Dragonite calcs too much, and I don't have Serena on this team to stop the priority moves, but I think a Terra Normal Explosion might just KO Cresselia. Let's see, in the back. Do I like Flutter Mane? I think I like this guy at least. think they're leading Ursaluna. I'm gonna go, oops. I'm gonna go Basket Legion in the back. Yeah, I don't think you're leading Ursaluna just because I do have my Urshifu on the team, so if you try to like protect the Trick Room, you're kind of exposed. We'll see. If it's Dragonite in the lead, I might decide to just switch in one of my Ghost types to take the hit. It's Ursaluna and Cress. Let's see. So, I mean, I'm guessing that the Cress is probably Mental Herb. And I don't want to lose my Torn, honestly. So maybe I'll go Basket Legion switch here and then go for Terra Normal Explosion. Yeah, let's do that. Because I can't go for Terra Ghost on Torn, and I don't want to lose it just yet. Maybe I should have just left Torn in the back when I brought it and just brought a different Ghost type in the lead instead. I think that would have been better. It didn't KO. Uh-oh. Alright, well it KO'd in practice, or like some practice games. But maybe it's just a different Cresselia spread. Now, I'm in some danger. Maybe I just go into Torn here. You can't like KO both my Pokemon in that case. You can't go for like Earthquake or Facade too freely. I guess you could Facade my Torn. Don't think I want to taunt here, and I don't have Aqua Jet or anything, so I think I'll just protect on a potential Earthquake. I don't know if you Facade my Torn this turn. So yeah, we're gonna try to Bleak Wind Storm. Get some stuff going. Where's the Helping Hand? This Helping Hand Earthquake? It's not Helping Hand Facade. I feel like Facade would just KO. Shadow Claw. Okay, yikes. I don't have a switch in for that. How many turns of Trick Room are left? I mean, it would have been nice if that hit, I guess. Then I could KO the Cress. And then they get a free switch. I don't know if I could even handle it. So maybe it's better that I missed. Basket Legion, Shadow Claw's coming this way, and I don't have a switch in. Man, the Explosion not getting the KO on Cress turn 1 was a little bit bad. Or a lot of bit bad. 3 turns left. If I switch... I can't even stall if I switch and then protect. I'd have to get a double protect. So I mean, I might as well just try to get the double protect now, right? No, we're gonna swap here. Oops. I think I got it off in time. Crest switches out, I'm not too surprised. It's not doing too much on the field, and Dragonite comes in. Yeah, if they're going for Shadow Claws on Ursaluna, then the Dragonite's gonna be set up really well to go for extreme speed. Because you take care of the ghost types with one, blow up everything else with the other. Oh, they went for they went for facade this time. Wow, that's bad. I feel like now you just go for the earthquake. So I'm pretty sure Typhlosion just goes down here, and Vascular Legion will. I don't know. I don't think you're going for Terra Normal here, are you? I'll just go for the last respects into this. I think this battle's pretty much lost anyway, so I need to go for something risky. Why did I lead Torn? I guess I was a little bit scared of some faster things on their team. But I'm pretty sure Azelf ties with Urshifu, so maybe I wasn't in too much danger there. Oh, they're going for Protect on the Ursaluna. They must be scared. Oh wait, this is great. I'm in Blaze range now. They must have been scared of an Aqua Jet. Yeah, too bad I didn't go for Heat Wave. I didn't think they were going to go for an Aqua Jet into my guy. Let's see. Last turn to Trick Room. I can protect on Vascular Legion, but then it's kind of difficult to KO everything, you know? And I'm locked into Eruption. If only I had Aqua Jet. I think Aqua Jet would have been nice here. I feel like now, do you just double Vascular Legion or do you protect and switch? Because Ursaluna Shadow Claw into Vascular Legion would hurt a ton. They could also go for Aqua Jet into here. Yeah, I don't think I can win this. I was too scared of the Flutter Mane and Urshifu in the lead, outspeeding my Azelf, so that's why I led the Torn, but maybe I should have just brought someone else instead. Like, maybe I go Flutter Mane in the lead. Flutter Mane might be okay next to Azelf. Here, I'm gonna try to go for something funky, last respects this slot, and hope Ursaluna protects while they go for a switch into Crest or something. Yeah, here's the Crest, right? I don't think they're gonna protect Ursaluna, or I don't think they need to. Okay, never mind. They did protect the Ursaluna. But that means they do get a free, like, attack reset on their Dragonite. And if it's Flutter Mane in the back, I just lose anyways. Because I'll just outspeed. Go for Ghost move, Shadow Ball. It's a Mungus. I'm pretty sure I would need Terra Ghost, last respects, to get the KO. If I protect this turn, he could Pollen Puff their guy. So maybe I just Wave Crash this thing. This Dragonite in the back. Well, I mean, I can't last respects it, so Wave Crash it is. And I have to kind of hope they go for the side puff here, I think. Come on, adaptability, Wave Crash, please. Let's go. Please, Pollen Puff. No Spore, no Spore. Oh man. Okay, now I guaranteed lose. I think I had to hope for them to go for a side Pollen Puff and fail it. But yeah, it had a pretty bad turn 1. Didn't have the best lead. I don't think a Bleak Windstorm plus Explosion would KO. Actually, I had to sacrifice the Torn, I think. I had to go for an attack with Torn and Terra Normal Explosion to guarantee the KO, and that's how I would win. But then they get to bring in someone next to the Ursaluna. Just don't know if I would have enough damage with just 2 Pokemon in the back. Let's see here, I'm gonna go for... It doesn't matter, I just lose. They go for the Terra, okay. So a Terra Ghost, Shadow Claw? No, Terra Water, okay. Alright, and Shadow Claw finishes us off. GG's. I guess I should have just forfeit there to save some time. My next opponent is running Murkrow, Annihilate, Toxtricity, Garchomp, Electros, and Farigiraf. Certainly interesting. I'm gonna go my own Tailwind here. I think it'd be fine to run this guy, but maybe I want to run Fluttermane in the lead instead. Bring Azelf in the back. I feel like it's not too bad to go for like a late Explosion. Or do I want to go for the early Explosion? I don't think Garchomp would be able to KO Azelf in the lead. It's just a little bit scary if they have Annihilate or something, I guess. Don't really want to bring Urshifu. So we'll bring this one. I think Basculation will be pretty solid. But do I want to bring Typhlosion or Fluttermane? I don't think this team looks like it's going to be Bulk Up Annihilate. It just feels a little bit awkward here. There's not much like support for it. So I feel like it's going to be Scarf. I guess theoretically they could go Scarf Final Gambit into this one early. So maybe I should be leading a Ghost type. But I think it'll be fine. I'll bring Typhlosion last. And if it's like Final Gambit next to Murkrow Tailwind early, and then they bring in another attacker right after in the Tailwind, I could go for Icy Winds with Torn since I have Outspeed Garchomp, so I wouldn't be too worried, but it's just Garchomp and Electros, going for probably Ground Move next to Levitate. Down to, do I want to just Tailwind Explode, or do I want to, I don't think I need to go for a Terra here. I think I'll have enough offense with Pokemon in the back that I can just go for Tailwind plus Explosion turn 1. I guess they could have back Murkrow. If they have back Murkrow, they're not going to outspeed Scarf Typhlosion too easily. And Scarf Annihilate in the back would be kind of unusual as well. I guess it's not that unusual, but usually you see it in the lead. Tailwind Explosion picks up a beautiful KO on absolutely everything. Does crit matter? I don't think so. I'm gonna go KO to Garchomp from full. Unless it was like super bulky on the Electros, I would expect it to go down as well. So we set up Tailwind, deny my opponent any actions. I guess they could have gone for Protect, but not today. And now we have Tailwind with 2 huge attackers in the back. I can go for like Eruption, I can go for Last Respects, Wave Crash. And they're going to be sending in Toxtricity and who else? Annihilate. Okay. Who am I more worried about here? I'd probably say the Toxtricity concerns me more. So maybe I go for a Terra Ghost Last Respects. Or, no, the Toxtricity does not threaten me as much, right? It's probably gonna go for like Boom Burst or Electric Move. And I don't think it would KO me at this point. I feel like Toxtricity isn't that strong. So we go for Terra Ghost Last Respects. This way we remove the water weakness at least. Or the electric weakness. Where is their Terra though? They should be Terraing this turn. Unless they're just protecting. I guess I could have gone for an Overheat as well. But I like Eruption. Nice, it's on Annihilate. Unless it's Terra Normal, you should not be taking this Last Respects too easily. This is a base 150 stab move with adaptability. Plus Terra. It's gonna do ridiculous amounts of damage. We barely missed a KO on Toxtricity. As long as it doesn't pick up a double KO here, we should be fine though. Nice. Alright, and this is how games ideally should go with this team. Just like turn 1, you get some big KO, set up the Tailwind, and then you can clean up with the back Pokemon. Luckily, Toxtricity did not have enough damage, so we can KO here. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, is Toxtricity a normal type? But it's Poison Electric. I don't know why I thought it was normal, it just reminded me of Heliolisk for some reason. Alright, and that's game 2. Alright, next up is a full ice snow team with Glaceon, Abomasnow, Frostlass, Beartic, Iron Bundle, and Chien-Pao. I'm a little bit nervous about going for Explosion here just because I think Abomasnow gets Wide Guard, they have a Ghost type, a couple Pokemon who could Ghost Terra. So maybe I will just go for Tailwind plus Eruption here and then have these two in the back to go for like... I mean, I guess Eruption isn't great if they have Wide Guard as well. But at least I can use this to find out if they have Wide Guard. And then these two in the back can maybe go for Moonblast, Last Respects, do a ton of damage. The Chien-Pao's a little bit scary just because he could go for Sucker Punch, but if I go for Terra Fire on this guy, then the Sucker Punch probably won't KO me. And ideally it should bring me into Blaze range and I can do a ton of damage afterwards, as long as my attacks hit. Do I want to go Urshifu? I don't think I do. I really like the Last Respects for damage. Can't really... I guess I could go Surging Strikes for some Pokemon, but I don't think it'd be that great, especially since they're getting a defense boost and I don't think I can crit past it, so the calcs are going to be a little bit off. We're going to go with these guys. One thing I am really scared of though is like Terra Dark Chien-Pao. That thing will just destroy me with Sucker Punches, or like maybe Terra Ice Chien-Pao or Life Orb Chien-Pao. It's just gonna... anything too fast and too strong would just destroy this. It's Iron Bundle, Frostlass in the lead, so I'm guessing they wanted to avoid like an Explosion turn 1, because they have a Ghost type and a Pokemon who could protect. But I think now I can pretty freely go for an Eruption. The problem is that this guy might have Cursed Body, right? Unless it's... no, I think the other ability is Snow Veil, and Snow Veil makes more sense to me. So I'm gonna guess it's Snow Veil. I'm gonna go Tailwind here. I don't think I need a Terra Ghost on Torn. I don't think Torn's too important. And do I want an Eruption or Heat Wave? I think I might as well... Eruption. Man, this is a hard choice though. Because if they protect switch into Chien-Pao, they're taking a huge hit. So we're just gonna raw Eruption. They do not switch to Chien-Pao. They might bring it in next turn, we'll see. Okay, it's Sash on the Frostlass, so we know it's not Sash on the Chien-Pao. That is honestly a little bit scary. I see Rin comes out next. I mean, I have Tailwind Torn. Chien-Pao does not outspeed that. It's probably Life Orb Chien-Pao. I'm gonna go for like Sucker Punch probably. I would expect Life Orb Chien-Pao to KO. Actually, yeah, it's 1.3 times more, and if it brought me into like about Blaze range, I would expect it to finish me off. Could I just switch here? Thing is, a Sucker Punch into this guy also might finish me off. So I think I will just go for Icy Wind plus Eruption. Let the guy go down. I have Pokemon in the back who can handle it. I don't think I'll have to commit my Terra just yet, because I could commit it onto Flutter Mane. Flutter Mane could take some Sucker Punches as well. Okay, yeah. I think this is a pretty good spot now. Like, Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam looks pretty strong, unless it's Wide Guard Abomasnow in the back. I can't bring in Basculegion because it's Terra Ghost, so I can't avoid Sucker Punch damage, unless I go for Agility. No, it's Abomasnow. Okay, I guess I could just taunt it to stop the Wide Guards as well. But they could also go for like, what, Aurora Veil or something? I guess the taunt makes that even better. Could also hit a Blizzard. Go taunt plus Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam. So worst case is Wide Guard plus Ice Spinner into Flutter Mane if they get the KO. Let's find out. Do you have Wide Guard on Abomasnow? I feel like most Abomasnow aren't really running it because they want to run like Blizzard, Helping Hand, Aurora Veil, stuff like that. Let's see. Okay, we have to wait for their Terra first. Terra Ground Abomasnow, so maybe they also have Earth Power or something? I wonder if they're scared of a Bleakwind Storm. Nice. So there's no Wide Guard. Sucker Punch into Flutter. Luckily we have the Terra Fairy. There wasn't Life Orb on the Chien-Pao, so I guess I could have gone for a Terra on my Typhlosion and lived. Let's see what they decide to go for here. I wouldn't like a Blizzard too much. Yikes. They don't have spread damage in the back. But what grass move does Abomasnow usually have? Or do they usually have a grass move? Because if it's just Blizzard, maybe I can take it with Basculegion. Oh, this is their last Pokemon. I don't know why I thought they had another. Well, they don't have any HP left. I have a turn of Tailwind. I don't think a Abomasnow can outspeed a Basculegion. So nice. I think this is going to be Dubsky. Can't believe I lost track of their Pokemon. I was like, oh no. There's going to be two of them, one of me. But yeah, GG's. Alright, next opponent's using Salamence, Chien-Pao, Murkrow, Flutter Mane, Goldengo, and Mousehold. So they have quite a few things that this team doesn't like, one of them being Chen Pao, one of them being ghost types. They have 2 of them, so it's gonna be pretty rough. I think I might just lead this one in the lead. I guess I could also potentially lead Urshifu. But I think I like Typhlosion a little better. Maybe I'll go for like a Terra Fire if I see a Chen Pao, and then a Heat Wave. Let's see, who else do I like in this matchup? Probably no Azelf to this one. But I think Urshifu might actually have a role here. I don't know about Fluttermane. Basculegion might be nice too. Last respects into their Goltengo would be good. But man, I might be too weak to Chen Pao if I bring Basculegion in the back. I also don't have Aqua Chit on this Basculegion. So maybe I just go Chen Pao here. I can also crit pass Intimidate, so it won't be too bad. Protects don't have anything on me. Just do I want to go Basculegion or Fluttermane? And I think I'll go Fluttermane this time just because I'm not going for explosions or anything, so maybe I don't have to go for like the last respects as much. Plus I want to try out the different Pokemon on this team. And we haven't brought Urshifu yet. Opponent is sending out Mousehold and Murkrow. Okay. I guess they could go for a Pop Bomb. But they can't get my Typhlosion. They want to Pop Bomb Torn. I guess I could go for a Terra. But I don't know if it'd be good. I don't think it'd be that great, honestly. So maybe I just go for Tailwind plus Eruption here. Let my Torn go down. They might offset the Tailwind Vibrate, that's the problem, but if they KO my Torn, I could just bring in Urshifu next, I guess. Do I want a Terrifier Eruption? Yeah, we're gonna do it. Terrifier Eruption. I don't need Terra Ghost. Plus if Mousehold is going to Pop Bomb, it's probably gonna faint this turn. And now I have a little extra damage, hopefully pick up a KO on Murkrow too, so if they don't Tailwind this turn, they won't have the option to next turn. Let's see, do they Tailwind? Yes. Okay, though, we get a nice double KO. They can't pop them because we outspeed. And that's gonna be the game. Alright, next opponent is using some really crazy guys. They got Regieleki with Torn, Urshifu as well, Regidrago, Abomasnow, and Articuno. Guess setting up the Hail might be annoying. Can they outspeed Azelf is the thing, and I don't think they can, so maybe I'll try to go for a Tailwind, blow him up with this guy. The problem is if it's Regieleki and Tailwind, then I wouldn't be able to outspeed it. I think Fluttermane might be pretty good in this matchup. I'd only be scared of like a Scarf Urshifu potentially. Versus Regieleki, do I want to bring this one? I feel like it's a little bit risky. Explosion in the beginning seems nice though. Who else can I bring? Seems kind of obvious to bring the fire type versus the ice types on their team. But they could just go for a Terra Water, because I'm pretty sure that's what like a recent Articuno that won did, is they had a Terra Water Articuno, Snow Cloak, like Freeze Dry and stuff. Do I want to bring this anyways? I don't think so. Maybe I'll just go for like Ghost moves, Last Respects. think that should be pretty solid. I just have to be careful around the Regieleki. I don't think Regieleki would be able to KO Azelf though, unless they're also Tailwind Explosion. Okay, it is Torn Regieleki though. Is he about to explode? Can he KO Azelf? I don't think Regieleki can KO Azelf. Azelf's not that bulky, but Regieleki's attack is only base 100. Maybe like an Electro Ball, or what else could they go for? Thunderbolt? Terra Electric Thunderbolt with like Transistor Magnet Boost might do enough. Let's just try Tailwind here plus Explosion. If they go for the Tornadus KO, then that'd be nice for Azelf. Nice. Maybe they're... What are they going for? They're just letting me get this KO? This KO's both of them unless they're Sash on Regieleki, and it's not. So they lose their Tailwind, lose their fast Regieleki. Who is in the back? I didn't even have to commit to a Terra to that. This Bandit Explosion just does way too much damage. I guess they could have options against me in the back. Like Urshifu's Aqua Jet might be scary. Oh, never mind, I didn't bring Typhlosion. I'm not that scared anymore. Fluttermane seems nice here. Basculegion's Last Respect will basically get a KO on anything I click. Abomasnow? And Articuno, right? Okay. I don't think I'm gonna tear the Fluttermane. I want to tear Basculegion just so I'm not weak to like Freeze Dry or anything. And I guess I'll go for Thunderbolt into this guy. Or do I want to get rid of this one? Should I also Thunderbolt, or do I want to just Moonblast, play it safe? I think Moonblast and play it safe is a little bit better. Maybe I just double the Abomasnow, or do I want to throw something into Articuno here? I think I'm just going to double the Abomasnow. I don't want to let them get up the Aurora Veil. But if they protect the Abomasnow here, they could easily get back into this game. Or I don't know about easily, but they have a chance. Where's the Terra? Articuno? Yeah. So maybe I should have just targeted that slot. It is Terra Ice though. Interesting. No Protect on the Abomasnow, Moonblast into Last Respects will get the KO, and then I just have to find a way to KO the Articuno before it blizzards me to death. Oh shoot, Blizzard. Maybe I should have kept that water type in. I was scared of the Freeze Dry. Oh. We survive. Well, in that case, I am no longer scared. Let's see, let me check how many turns of Tailwind we have left. 2 turns, that looks good to me. I would expect this to KO. But I could miss because of Snowcloak. Just like that. And we're gonna lose the battle. That is unlucky, but maybe I should have just targeted the Articuno over the Abomasnow. Yeah, that's on me. In this position, I should have went for a Terra Ghost Last Respects into the Abomasnow and Moonblast into Articuno. I just chose to double the Abomasnow since I thought the Snow Boost would be significant, and the Articuno might protect as they get up a Aurora Veil, but I underestimated Basculegion's damage. Another option would be to go for a Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam and then Last Respects into a Bomb Snow, and since I would resist the Blizzards on Basculegion, I would have more opportunities to try to land a Last Respects on Articuno, but unfortunately we did not make the right play. Alright, next opponent is using Galarian Articuno this time, also Heatran, Urshifu, Landorus, Grimmsnarl, and Goodra, but the Hisuian version. My opponent's team isn't crazy fast. I don't really know how fast a Tornadus is, but I think I might be able to just go these two in the lead, and I think it'll be fine. I can go for like Explosion plus something, unless it's like a Scarf or Shifu going for something, like a Surging Strikes or like Sucker Punch, depending on what type it is, because I can't tell. In the back, I think I like Basculegion to help me deal with Heatran, because this guy can't deal with Heatran. Do I want this guy to help me deal with Goodra, or this guy? I don't know who I want more. I feel like Urshifu might be a little bit better this matchup instead of Typhlosion, but at least Typhlosion has a Scarf, which might be nice. I think we're actually gonna go Urshifu this time. No Typhlosion, we'll just go Ghost next to our Explosion, Basculegion in the back, and then also Urshifu. It's Grimmsnarl and Articuno out in the lead. Pretty sure this Articuno has the ability Competitive. But Grimmsnarl, is it gonna go for Fake Out or something else here? I don't think it's gonna go for Fake Out. Just because then my Fluttermane gets to do a ton of damage for free. Kind of down to just Explode plus Dazzling Gleam here. It could only allow them to get one screen up. Don't really need to Terra either. I feel like Articuno probably can't outspeed Fluttermane, and if you're going for a Protect plus... Ooh, okay, Parting Shot, that's nice. They went for like Protect plus Screen or something, then that's a pretty passive turn, and they'd only be able to get one screen up. Let's see if they go into a Ghost type here. If they do, they're still eating a free Dazzling Gleam. It's Heatran, okay. I mean, they're gonna be able to eat Explosion and Dazzling Gleam pretty well. That's what Urshifu is for. Urshifu and Basculegion. And I think at this range, Basculegion looks good enough to me. Grimmsnarl is going to come back in. Do I want to go for Terra Fairy here? It's Terra Fairy, Terra Ghost, or Terra Grass. Do I need the Terra Grass for anything? No, not really. I'm still weak to flying type moves if Landorus has that. Doesn't really help me versus Goodra, so I think I'm fine to go for Terra Fairy on Fluttermane. And I'll go for Last Respects into Heatran, because that's where the damage is, I think. Terra Fairy, and do I want to Moonblast or Dazzling Gleam? I think Moonblast is honest. Oh shoot, I forgot. Haha, it's funny. Why'd I act like I have a choice? I'm sure this Dazzling Gleam damage is going to be fine though. It'll bring Grimmsnarl down quite low, even though I'm Parting Shotted. And what is this, Terra on Grimmsnarl or Heatran? I don't think this matters too much, unless they're a really fast Heatran. Wait, what is Heatran's speed tier? I actually don't remember, but I think my, what's this called, Basculegion? Oh geez, Sucker Punch. I'm pretty sure my Basculation was EV'd to outspeed a Heatran at max speed. But we're about to find out. Yeah, okay, we are faster. Jolly Basculation hits 143. I'd have to check what Heatran hits. But I don't think Heatrans are usually that fast anyways. Lando is last. Okay. I think I'll be fine with Urshifu in the back. So, do I want to just protect this turn on Basculation? So I don't go down to a Sucker Punch? I think that's fine. And then Dazzling Gleam here. Zero screens Grimmsnarl. Might Sucker Punch, Parting Shot. I don't know what other moves he would have. But I don't care anymore because Grimmsnarl is gone. Lando's left. What do they go for here? Sludge Bomb. Uh-oh. Oh, we live. Never mind. And if it's... Is this the Sheer Force Lando? Well, it didn't intimidate me, so yeah, it's the Sheer Force Lando. So yeah, no chance of a poison KOing me there. Very nice, very nice. I like how Flutter has very high special defense. Now I guess I can go for a Wave Crash plus single target Dazzling Gleam, and the Dazzling Gleam should just get the KO. Alright, next team looks like a pretty normal team. It's like Palafin, Amoonguss, Iron Hands, Gothitelle, Fluttermane, Chien-Pao. Of course, some of their Pokemon are quite scary, like the Chien-Pao, the Iron Hands. I guess Gothitelle might be annoying too, but I do have a lot of Ghost types on this team, so maybe it won't be too bad. I feel like I could see Fake Out in the lead here. I like Fluttermane in the lead to go for stuff like Dazzling Gleam. I guess I wouldn't have to Terra. I don't think I'm going to be going with this guy just because the Palafin's a little bit scary. But if they leave like Palafin, Chien-Pao, they could double my Fluttermane turn 1. So let's see, who else could I be running? Do I want to run Torn? Do I need the speed control? I have a very fast Fluttermane. I don't think I'll need the speed control. So let's just go offensive Pokemon instead. Who do I want next to Fluttermane? I don't think I want the Explosion just because of the Sucker Punch Fake Out possibilities. So instead, let's go this guy? I could always just switch out my Typhlosion for someone in the back if I'm scared of like Aqua Jet plus Sucker Punch. Or not Aqua Jet, Jet Punch. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be needing Torn in this one, so Torn stay at home. And at least with the Typhlosion, I can go for Eruption and that'll be okay in most situations. I think here I'll go for a Terrifier Heat Wave plus a Dazzling Gleam. I should be EV'd to live most Chien-Pao Ice Spinners. I think it's like, what is it? 15 out of 16 times I'll live the Ice Spinner on Fluttermane. Let's see, Terrifier Heat Wave. Like, yeah, I'm doing less damage than if I was using Eruption, and it can miss, but if they go for the Sucker Punch, then this move's a little bit better. I could always just protect on the Chien-Pao as well. Oh, there it is. I feel like this damage might be pretty good. Hopefully it does enough into Goth, but I don't think it's gonna get the KO. What would they go for here? A Trick Room? Would they Trick Room? I don't think so. Psychic? They did beat my terror out of me at least. Oh, it was a Trick Room. Yikes. Because I am faster. Interesting. I wonder if it's like a slow Chin Power uninvested or something for them to go for Trick Room turn 1. Because I feel like typically Flutter Mains you would not expect to be faster than Chin Pows, but maybe this one's a little different. Still gonna go for the Heat Wave. I guess he could double up my Typhlosion here. But if they're attacking with Chin Power, I do have priority with the Urshifu that I can use. If it's Terra on Chin Power, that is a little bit scary though. It gives him a little bit of extra damage to potentially kill my Pokemon here. Yeah, like Terra Dark Chin Pow Sucker Punches are perfect. Especially with the Psychic. Okay, nice. Speed tie with the Chin Pow. Crit on Goth. Chin Pow is in Aqua Jet range now from Urshifu, so depending on who they KO here, we should just get the KO next turn. Okay, it's Typhlosion. I'll take that. They could switch in, let's see, someone else for the Chin Pow though. I don't know if I want to, I guess, bluff this Aqua Jet with Basculegion, or if I just want to actually go for the Aqua Jet. Considering in the back they might have Amoonguss, Palafin, Iron Hands, I don't think any of my options are that great here. So I'll just go with the actual Aqua Jet. But it's Flutter Mane instead, okay. I feel like here it's probably like Sucker Punch the Flutter maybe? Let's Dazzling Gleam. And, or I guess they could switch the Chin Pow as well. And I can't go for Shadow Ball to KO Flutter Mane. This is a tough one. I feel like it's very likely that they'll switch out the Chin Pow slot. But I guess Urshifu might underspeed Flutter Mane here. So what if I went for Surging Strikes into Flutter Mane? Yeah, please switch to Chin Pow. No, they didn't switch! Okay, but we KO'd the Flutter Mane. What does Chin Pow go for? If Chin Pow's going for the KO on my Flutter Mane, then my Urshifu stays healthy, I guess. I don't know what I can do with it though. Oh nice, we win the speed tie. Never mind, doesn't matter. Yeah, I didn't think that the Chin Pow might, or I thought the Chin Pow might not have Sucker Punch though, because they did use Throat Chop. So that's why I was a little more willing to leave the Flutter Mane in, even though it probably would have dropped to a Terra Dark Sucker Punch. Yeah, I'm glad this turn worked out though. Iron Hands comes in last, but I don't think it can handle all three of my Pokemon, plus Trick Room is ending soon. Once Basculegion comes in, I think the battle's pretty much over. So yeah, Dazzling Gleam, single target, plus I guess we go for Surging Strikes. Yeah, battle's cancelled. Let's see if we hit Master Ball off this one. We did get quite lucky with the speed ties though. Just barely missed out. Alright, next opponent is using Rillaboom, Urshifu, Samurai, Hisui, Flutter Mane, Arcanine, and Zapdos. Okay. So they might be looking to set up a Ceaseless Edge somewhere. Let's see, what else does Samurai do? It might be AV or like Life Orb. It could also have Sucker Punch on that set. It's a little bit scary, I guess. But they also have like a potential fake out with like Rillaboom. So, I don't know. It's like I could bring the ghost types if I want to avoid the fake out, but then I'm weak to the Sucker Punch. I think they could even just lead both of them. I mean, I would expect a Sucker Punch to KO this guy. Maybe I just go like... Do I want to Terra Normal Explode, or do I just want to let it go? I think I'm going to try to Explode again in this one. They don't really have Tailwind. Do I need my own Tailwind? I think I might need my own Tailwind. I'm gonna bring Fluttermane in the back and Basculegion. Alright, Zapdos and Urshifu in the lead. Could they just double protect? I'm a little bit concerned about a double protect, I guess. Because my explosion wouldn't really work out. Maybe I go for Terra Ghost Tailwind here as explosion. Just don't know if it's worth it, because if my opponents survive, they'll probably just KO Tornadus, so that's why the Terra Ghost isn't very worth it, because then everything just gets redirected into the Ghost type. So it just depends on what I think they're going to go for here. I think I'm fine without the Terra, so we're just going to go Tailwind plus Explosion, and we'll save the Terra for someone in the back. They're going to go for a Terra instead. I kind of doubt that these Pokemon go for Terra Ghost though, so that means someone's taking this Explosion. Terra Poison on the... Wait a minute. I didn't check what type that Urshifu was. I assumed it was water. But it might be dark. Okay, never mind. If we went for a Sucker Punch, that would have been bad. But if we're able to get this explosion off, we might just get a double KO here. Okay, we barely miss on Zapdos, but that's fine. I think. Does Zapdos go for Tailwind here? No, Zapdos went for Tailwind. Alright, well let's see what they have in the back. We still have a fast Fluttermane, and we have Basculegion. They have Rillaboom. But Rillaboom doesn't outspeed me, so I could go for Dazzling Gleam plus Last Respects and that should be fine. Who do they have in the back? Would you run Sash on your Samurott? I feel like no. So I feel like it's fine to go for Dazzling Gleam here, plus maybe like a Terra Ghost Last Respects. Just do I want to Terra on my own Fluttermane? Because then I'm running a little bit of a risk, like maybe a Speed tie with their Flutter, but I don't think a Speed tie with their Flutter matters, and I just want extra damage on this. Come on, Last Respects, don't let me down. They didn't switch here. I'd expect Zapdos to go down. I'm not going down to a fake out at least. Nope. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, that's why I did not Terra the Fluttermane into a Fairy type. I guess I could have held the Terra since I probably didn't need to go for a Ghost Terra to secure the KO. But I thought it'd be safer. The Rillaboom goes down, and now it's 2v1. We have matching Tailwinds. Considering my opponent's Pokemon in the back, I think I'll be fine. Like, I don't think they are able to get a double KO here. Ooh, it's Booster Energy though. Booster Special Attack. Basculegion is probably slower. Ah man, does it go down to a Dazzling Gleam? I don't think it matters though, since if it's Booster Special Attack, I know it's not Booster Speed. My Fluttermane outspeeds it, and I would expect 2 single target Dazzling Gleams to get the KO. Hopefully I'm not punished by the fact that I don't have my Fairy Terra anymore. Do I want to go for a Protect here, or a Agility? I think Agility is fine. I want to outspeed their Fluttermane. And I probably get outsped now. Okay, yeah, the Dazzling Gleams are gonna secure the win for me. Yeah. Okay, Shadow Ball takes out Basculegion, so it doesn't matter what attack I was going for there. And I don't think I needed to go for a Protect either. Let's see. No way they can Protect and stall out with Grassy Terrain, which I guess is another concern. So maybe to play this better, I should have held the Terra, since I would have had enough to KO the Rillaboom anyways. That way versus this final Fluttermane, I could go for a Terra Fairy on my own Fluttermane, and I wouldn't have to worry about, I guess, Grassy Terrain healing them up. So I guess now it's potentially a roll. Maybe if they get like another Protect as well. Okay, cool. That was a close one. And with that battle, we are able to return to Masterball tier. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it. I'm not exactly sure which team I'll use next, but it's either going to be my Galarian Moltres team or a Kleavor team, but whatever it is, you can be sure not to miss it by hitting that subscribe button, and until next time, bye bye.